Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Learn English with Blaine. And if this is your first time here, then welcome to my channel. So the name of this video is called Modal Verbs Made Easy. Modal Verbs Made Easy. So today, we're going to make modal verbs easy. In this video, you'll learn 5 simple rules that will help you use modals correctly and confidently. So let's get started by first remembering modal verbs are helping verbs. They include words such as could, should, would, might, and can. So each of these are 5 of the different modal verbs. There are many others, but these are just a few examples. So, rule number 1 to remember, there are many uses for modal verbs. Often, one modal can have more than one use, depending on the sentence. Okay, now there are actually 12 uses for modal verbs, and here we see just a little bit of a summary. So, number 1 use, to express ability. 2, to ask for and give permission. 3, to ask for and give advice. 4, to express obligation. 5, to express possibility, probability, and certainty. 6, to talk about past habits. 7, to express prohibition. 8, to express future willingness. 9, to make promises. 10, to make polite requests. 11, to make suggestions. And finally, number 12, to talk about hypothetical situations. So you can see that if you can learn modal verbs, there are 12 different uses for these verbs. And if you can learn them, it will expand how you are able to express yourself in English. Now, check out the links in the description box of this video to review Modal Verb Uses Parts 1 to 3. So if you go to the description box, you will find 3 different videos there if you want to review these. On top of that, beginning soon, I'm going to make an individual video about each of these different modal verb uses. So keep looking for those. Okay, everyone, so let's go on to our next rule, rule number 2. Modal verbs follow the subject plus modal verb plus main verb format. So here are some examples. We can help you later. Subject, modal, main verb. The children should wash the dishes. Subject, modal, main verb. 3, my best friend must be here. Subject, modal, main verb. The boss should be here soon. Subject, modal, main verb. And finally, number 5, Tom may be at the mall. Subject, modal, main verb. So again, you can see that all of these 5 examples follow this format. Subject, modal verb, main verb. Rule number 3, always use the base form of the verb after a modal. Example, he must go now. He must go now. Not, he must goes. No. After the modal, it's going to be the base form of the verb. And that will help us to keep it simple. So let's take a look at a few examples. Okay. Robert should call you more often. She can wash the dishes. He will have lunch with you. So again, after each of the modal verbs, we are going to use the base form of the verb. Call, wash, have. not Robert should calls you more often. No, that's incorrect. She can washes the dishes. Not correct. He will has lunch with you. No, these are all incorrect. After the modal verbs, you must only use the base form of each of the verbs. So let's go on to our next rule, rule number 4. To make negative statements, add not between the modal and main verb. So for example, Bob cannot see you today. So here we have the modal verb, here we have the main verb, but in between we have the word not. They should not do that. They could not be there so soon. Charles would not do that. I may not be here when you get back. We must not speed on the highway. So again, in each of these examples, we have got the modal verb, the word not, and then we have the main verb that comes after. So again, to make negative statements, add not between the modal and the main verb. So let's move along to rule number 5. In questions, the modal flips in front of the subject. This makes forming questions easy and natural. So again, normally in a statement, we say subject, modal, main verb, right? Subject, you can help me. We should start now. She will join us. I may ask a question. They may leave early. Subject, modal, main verb. But in questions, we, instead of having the subject and then the modal, we're going to have the modal and then the subject. Can you help me? Should we start now? Will she join us? May I ask a question? Must they leave early? So at the end, you're going to have the question mark, but we're going to have the modal and then the subject and then the main verb. But there's one exception. So again, normally in the questions, modal, subject, you know what, I'm just going to put a plus right here, plus right there. So normally, oops, I'm just going to go back here. Okay. So normally for the questions, we have modal, subject, main verb. Can you help me? Should we start now? Will she join us? Right? Modal, subject, main verb. Modal, subject, main verb. But in an informal manner, and especially if we are asking a question but we are surprised, we can actually use the statement way. In other words, we can use subject, modal, main verb. So we can leave it like, I'm just going to go back here. We can leave it like this, in this format. Subject, modal. I am just going to put this back here. Subject plus. Where is that plus? Right there. So we can say like this or like this. So for example, we can say, you can help me? We should start now? She will join us? I may ask a question? They may leave early? So we can use it, we can leave it like this, like the statement manner, but we're going to say it with a surprising tone. In other words, at the very end, our voice is going to go up. You can help me? We should start now? She will join us? I may ask a question? They may leave early? So your voice is going to go up at the end of the sentence. So this is how we can ask questions. We can do it like this, or we can do it like this. If we are asking a question and we are surprised, this is what we can do. So everyone, I want to, quick note. In soon coming videos, I will go into more detail about each of the 12 uses. So again, look out for those videos. But in the meantime, I want to thank all of you for watching this video. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And remember to leave your comments or questions in the comment section and I will respond. And if you like this video, please remember to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you so much, everyone, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Until then, have yourself a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.